What if I told you there's a food so powerful it fueled an ancient empire's messengers, has traveled to space with astronauts, and might just be one of the keys to our future? Well, it's been hiding in plain sight for centuries, a tiny, tiny organism with a massive impact. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story of spirulina. So our story kicks off way back in the 16th century, right in the middle of the Aztec Empire. The Spanish conquistadors show up, and they see the locals trading these little green cakes, and they're baffled. To them, it's strange. But to the Aztecs, this was a source of incredible power, a treasure they valued just like we value cheese. And get this, it wasn't even new back then. The practice probably goes all the way back to the Mayans. But here's the crazy part. After the Aztec Empire fell, this knowledge was pretty much lost to the wider world. It wasn't until the 1960s that scientists stumbled upon it again in Africa, and that discovery kicked off a whole new era of research. Okay, so let's go back to the Aztecs for a minute, because how they used this stuff, it is nothing short of legendary. Picture this, the Aztec Emperor Montezuma. He loves fresh fish. The problem? The fish are in the Gulf of Mexico, which is nearly 300 kilometers away. So how does he get it? He had these elite runners, guys who could cover almost 200 kilometers in a single day. And their secret weapon, the thing that kept them going, was a revitalizing drink made from water and a special green powder. And yep, you guessed it, that powder was spirulina. So what in the world is this mysterious green stuff? I mean, how could it power marathon running messengers and sustain entire civilizations? What is it really? Well, on a biological level, spirulina is a type of cyanobacteria, which you might know as blue-green algae. But what's really cool, and what you can see here, is its shape. It forms these beautiful, perfect little spiral filaments, which is exactly where it gets its name. It's kind of picky about where it grows, too. It loves warm, really alkaline waters, which explains why you'd find it in places like Lake Texcoco for the Aztecs and Lake Chad over in Africa. But its unique biology, its cool shape, that's only half the story. The real reason it's been so valuable throughout history comes down to what's packed inside this tiny organism. So, I gotta ask you, what do you think is the most impressive thing inside spirulina? What made it a superfood centuries before that word was even invented? In one word, protein. A mind-blowing 57% of its dried weight is pure, complete, easy-to-digest plant protein. That number is just massive for any food, let alone a single-celled alga. And believe me, it doesn't just stop at protein. Just look at this chart. It is absolutely loaded with iron. It's packed with B vitamins for energy, and it's got a ton of essential minerals, like potassium. It's basically a multivitamin, but in its most pure, natural form. You know, it's one thing for ancient cultures to know something works. It's another thing entirely to find out why. So, what does modern science say is actually happening inside our bodies when we consume it? The way scientists see it now, spirulina works on a really deep cellular level. A great way to think about it is that its compounds act like tiny bodyguards, protecting and supporting your body's most basic fundamental processes. And this list just shows you how wide-ranging that protection is. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of studies that show it has powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. It helps tweak the immune system, it protects our vital organs, it helps the body detox, and it can even help manage cholesterol and blood sugar. The big takeaway here is that its effects are systemic. They're all over the body. Okay, so you've probably heard of another green superfood called chlorella, right? People get them confused all the time, so let's clear this up. The biggest, most important difference is the cell wall. Spirulina's is soft and totally digestible. Chlorella's, on the other hand, is made of tough cellulose, kind of like grass. This means all those amazing nutrients in spirulina are way easier for your body to access, and it gives it some unique properties that chlorella, while still good for you, just doesn't have. So, with this incredible combination of ancient history and modern science, you can bet some pretty serious people started paying attention. We're talking about some of the most demanding people on and even off the planet. I mean, we're talking about NASA. They studied and used spirulina because it's an incredibly compact, nutrient-dense food, perfect for astronauts on long missions in space. And then, back here on Earth, it became a secret weapon for elite Olympic athletes from all over the world, all looking for that natural, performance-enhancing edge. But hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. Listen to this from Dutch soccer legend Erwin Koeman. He talks about feeling fitter, having better resistance, and recovering faster. I mean, Those are the exact benefits you'd expect from something with such a dense nutritional and antioxidant profile. It just works. But honestly, spirulina's greatest potential might still be ahead of us. And this right here, this is why. The sheer efficiency is just staggering. On the same plot of land, spirulina can produce 20 times more protein than soybeans, and, get this, an unbelievable 200 times more protein than beef cattle. This isn't just a cool fact. It could be a revolutionary way to feed our planet. We're talking about creating huge amounts of high-quality protein with a tiny fraction of the land and water. That is a total game changer for global food security. So it all comes down to this, doesn't it? Is spirulina just a fascinating relic from the past, an ancient remedy? Or is it a blueprint for the future of nutrition? It has powered empires, it's fueled elite athletes, and its incredible efficiency could help feed a growing world. The answer, it seems, might just be both.